Hello, my friends. I have a few things. I do have a quote for you today, but maybe wait till the end. I finished socks. I'm not sure how I showed it to you, but I did finish them. Yay! So this is going to be packed and either, I think that's Christmas, you know, we start knitting Christmas stuff. I didn't have a time to go upstairs and prepare myself for the sweater knitting. Therefore, I was able just to grab some yarn. Therefore, oh, I actually wear them. So I'm going to knit socks for myself. Or maybe for someone else. We shall see how that goes. Maybe yeah. But I'm just, I'm wearing my socks. I'm going to show you. I'm going to try to knit the same way, but it's just different colors. Oh, do you see it? Come on, focus on my foot. Yay! And they're shorties, and I love them so much, and I want to recreate the 64 stitch, I presume, and then the length it's perfect. They're basically perfect, and this is what I want to do. So I'm having orange again for the toe, but for the switching color, I just grabbed, you know what I mean? I would love to grab the leftovers from different colors yarns, because the stripe actually could be like variegated. That's the word I'm looking for, but that's what I grabbed, and we shall see how it goes. I need to do the toe and then start with this, or if I just do a little bit, maybe in this purple, I'll switch it to something else if I get a chance to go upstairs and just dive into whatever I can grab. And if you were in my head, you would know it's not that easy to go and find yarn. So this is the bag that I used, or maybe I use blue. How would blue look? Because I still have it, from the other. And no, these days I'm just grabbing whatever I have. Ooh, maybe that's better than purple. Gray and purple. Or blue and purple and gray. So as you had heard, people are coming, so I was asking them, should I go on this? Or should I go this? And then this looks lovely, but I've already knitted it with blue. So, and I do have this at home, so I could actually go later on and do this. But I'm thinking go still a little bit more warmy vibe I'm getting from that. And I don't know. What would you pick? Let me know. Purple and yellow, or let's have fun. This. Obviously, I probably, by the time you're going to tell me anything, I'll probably have this started. So yeah, that's that. And I'm thinking to keep it in this. This bag I got like in some shop once, and I saw it. I love flowers. I love everything gardening. So it's striped. And when I was in the preschool, when I was a kid, we had an up times, and you had to have like a pillow, like a cushion. It's not like a pillow, but more look like a cushion. And those times every cover was made by mum, and I remember I had something like this, or I don't know, just that kind of brings, oh wait, I do have another gray, so I could actually start 2 different pairs if I wanted to. But I'm also thinking that I would want to knit some socks maybe for my kiddos too, but I would want more like those leftovers that I have with variegated yarns, because it's more cheerful, more kind of than just, that could be adults. Anyway, anything else I wanted to say? I said that I finished socks, and I'm saying that I could actually make a thumbnail. So it was like a question thumbnail. Am I holding it right? Yeah. Good. Okay. So hopefully I got this thing. So let's go to the quote, because I'm so happy with it, and hopefully it will ring your bell. So, every stitch is working in my favor. Even if I can't see the whole pattern yet, something beautiful is being knitted through me. Such a lovely one. Every stitch is working in my favor. Even if I can't see the whole pattern yet, something beautiful is being knitted through me. I love it. I love it so much. Love it so much. Such a related to knitting. So I'm leaving you with that. And maybe a few things about for beginner knitters. My favorite style of knitting is toe up, and if you've explored my channel, I've been on it since 2015, so a long time. I started from, as most patterns would tell you, from the cuff. Is that the word? I think, hopefully, you know. But then there's loads of counting stitches, and then the pattern tells you, make sure that you're not twist the stitches, or like means that you're not going to flip the circle around, you know. So that's why I like the toe, because you're definitely not going to have that issue. You won't have to think about that, and you're casting on less stitches, and it's just building it. You just build things up, and you could try it on while you go, and then you may get it perfect, you know. So where to put the heel, and then go from that. And if you don't have loads of yarn because you're a beginner knitter, then yeah, either you have a long leg or short leg, because that's how much yarn you had. So this is the tip for the beginner knitters over here. Tell me down below for your advance, what would be your suggestion? How to start, just in case. Yeah, and obviously everyone is different. And like I said, I was knitting one at a time, from cuff down, and then I was knitting two at a time, cuff down, and then I was knitting two at a time, toe up, and then I switched to 9 inches, and I'm just knitting 9 inches. Obviously I had to start toes with a magic cast on method. What's the word? Judy's magic cast on. I think that's what I'm using. If you want to check that out for a tutorial. And then I'm using yarn over increase, because that way I don't have to remember. It would just be smoothless. I have a tutorial, even the long one when I'm knitting a sock, so check that one out. Even the one on 9 inches, yeah, just check my tutorial socks playlist. You'll find something over that. Because I think I was, at any stage of my knitting, I was showing, I was creating a tutorial the way I was knitting at that time. So I think the last one will be the one with the 9 inch. Hopefully I have one. If not, let me know. Although it'd be so hard to. Maybe not, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. So that's that. I shared everything with you. So I'm just happy to start knitting. So either this toe or this toe. We shall see how it goes. Question, would I have enough for 2 toes? I think I would. Anyway, we shall see. I'm so sorry. I still need to eat. I'm on my break. So excited, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.